Sectarian violence. Chaos in Iraq. Somalia. We've all heard the stories and are left to wonder if dictatorship in poor countries can only be removed through military intervention. Amidst these tragedies, there is a different story, a story of hope. The remarkable history of a small country in sub-Saharan Africa, whose people stood for peace and human rights. Catholics, Protestants, and Muslims came together to end 30 years of dictatorship and bring in a young, truly African democracy. Malawi, despite being the fourth poorest country in the world, is at the heart of this peaceful revolution. In 1992, the Catholic bishops wrote a letter to their churches regarding the human rights violations. When they were imprisoned and damned to death, men and women from the Protestant and Muslim groups stood by them. Finally, in 1993, when the whole country had rallied, a referendum was held and years of oppression came to an end. Over 68% of the population of Malawi raised their voice and voted freely for the first time in 3 decades, forcing the self-appointed dictator for life, Hastings Kamuzu Banda, to peacefully step down and to surrender his power in favor of a multi-party system of government. This remarkable story of Malawi's journey toward democracy can be a model for the next generation. It can serve as a powerful educational tool both for Malawians and the rest of the world. It can show how self-empowerment and peaceful civil action won out against dictatorship, and how an impoverished, diverse population mobilized in the name of liberty and human rights. The mission of this project is to document the stories and capture the voices of Malawi's peaceful revolution during this important time in global history. Through close cooperation with Malawi's civil society and a partnership with the Public Affairs Committee, the nation's largest civic education organization, this documentary ensures the need and use of this history for Malawians and the disenfranchised of Africa. The documented voices of the revolution period will be edited into a civic education program. Produced in Chichewa, Malawi's official language, it will be shown on Malawian national television and distributed to the remotest villages to educate the people about their recent history. This civic education program will strengthen Malawi's struggling civil society and democracy and foster hope throughout Africa. Would you consider partnering with us in this vital civic education program?